you got the new headset on, don't you?
Oh my god.
I didn't know.
Hello and welcome to Let's Talk About It.
What's up, Esmond?
Hi, good morning, everybody. How y'all doing? Hey, Sturm, are you up there still? Hey, can you maybe kill that guitar music, the background guitar music, because that's solo crazy. Hey, we're still working out stuff. Arkin, I saw Arkin. Where did he go? Oh, there he is. Hi, Arkin. How are you? So happy to see you here. So good to see you, my friend. I want to talk to you. Please don't run away too fast. I hope I get a chance to talk to you before you leave. Hi, can you guys hear me okay? Because I know the sound gets screwy. Can you hear me okay? Okay, good.
Yep.
Yeah, perfect. Great. Hey, welcome everybody, and thank you so much for coming. I know everybody's so busy right now with the holidays and everything and family and all that. So I appreciate you guys all being here today. This is a special day for me because this is a special person, and I'm very emotional today. So I apologize. I don't know why I'm so emotional. Ignore that. Ignore it. But this person is somebody who I really wanted to feature because he came into the metaverse with a lot of challenges, and he has figured out a way to overcome a lot of those things being in the metaverse, and that is really special to me. And he's a special person to me. So Sturminator, come up here. Come on up here. He's my featured guest for today. Have a seat, my friend. How are you? How you doing?
I'm good.
Good. You having a good day today? I know you've been busy running around everywhere.
Yeah, I was just hanging out with Cliff and Cliff and Must planning their new game. A very shipping show.
Yes, and we are going to talk about that tomorrow, right? On Good Morning Soapstone, we'll be interviewing Musk, and he's going to share with us all about his world and what he's doing, his brand new. And you guys all know him from Stardust Mafia, so he's got another brand new world, and we're going to talk about that tomorrow. But this show is about you, my friend, and I want to feature you. So let's talk about your term. You are how old again? 28? I think you told me you turned 28.
Yeah, 28
recently. And you've had some really challenging things go on in your life up until now. So can you maybe give us a brief recap of what has happened to you up to the age of 28?
Well, basically, I've been slowly recovering from blood cancer, basically. I had it when I was 18. I was in a takeaway, basically, and I basically passed out 2 times, and they did a blood test. At first, it was like a B12 deficiency. Had B12 injections and stuff. They weren't starting to work, so they did a blood test, and they found out I had aplastic anemia, which is like a 1 in a million thing. So,
wow.
But
what is that? What does that mean exactly? What can you kind of? That's blood cancer.
Yeah,
that's what that is. Okay,
it's a rare form of blood cancer.
And I'm sorry, did you tell us how old you were when that actually happened?
I was in college, so I'd say about 18, 19.
Okay. So you passed out. They did a bunch of tests. They found out you had this blood cancer. So what did that mean to you? I mean, obviously you had to take care of it, but what did that affect you health-wise? What did that do at that point?
Basically, I was like really out of breath. So basically, just getting out of bed, basically it felt like I ran a marathon, and sometimes it got to the point where I'd throw up.
Oh, wow. Okay. So just really super tired. And obviously cancer is a terrible problem. And that would have kept going had you not seek treatment, obviously, right?
Yeah, we got it really early, so that's really good. So,
okay, perfect. And then you expressed to me that as a result, you have some other difficulties as of that disease?
I'd say side effects. So basically, I destroyed my hips. One of them's hanging on by a thread. I've got no immunity, so I've got low immune systems. I had to have all my childhood shots again, so I'm very susceptible to stuff like that. So I have to keep away from people who have like colds, otherwise I get like 10 times bad or something.
Right. And also, Sturm, and so now, let me get back to that. So you also expressed to me that you require, or do you just use it because you want to, your scooter? Is that something you need to use because of your hips? Is that how that works? Or
yeah, because I've now gotten really bad, I have to have a mobility scooter, just like maybe to get down to the shop. Otherwise, my legs will start to hurt and stuff. So I do have a walking
And-
stick as well, but
Well, that's
so I can
good.
use that as well.
Now, didn't you tell me, or did I get this wrong? That put you in a position of actually being put into the category of being disabled. Is that what you
Yeah.
expressed to me? Okay, so now you're 28 years old. You're disabled. Are you going to be able to replace those hips at some point in your life?
Well, I'm at the minute I'm too young. So basically, I wait until maybe, I don't know, 60, 50.
Yeah,
Until
and I
then,
know-
I've got to wait until they either break or I
Nope.
get old. So
And that, I know from personal experience, because I've had my knee replaced, that they did put me off a while and try to discourage it, because the reason for that is with hips and knees specifically, they tell you, maybe they already explained this to you, but maybe not everybody knows, there's not a lot of long-term history with those. So they don't know, will they last 15 years, 20 years? And then, do you want to be 75 and having your hip replaced? People do, but I think that's part of the, we're in that area. So it's fairly new technology in that sense. So I understand why they're putting you off. So that puts you in a position of, being a person who, isn't living the life of a 28-year-old out in the nightclubs and stuff. So I get that. Also, you have an added health issue. You want to tell them what the other one is?
I would say health issue, but I'm like autistic, basically.
Okay.
So,
Right.
Me too.
It-
Me too.
I'm sorry, bro. Could you get off the stage, sir? Please, could you? Thank you so much.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
That's okay. Okay, so you're also autistic, and that has that been a challenge for you in any way? What can you tell us? What type of autism?
I can't really describe. I don't know what it is, but I think it's Asperger's syndrome.
Asperger's. The funny thing about Asperger's is that's actually a type of autism that many like scientists and professional people, like my daughter worked with a lot of engineers in the solar business, super highly intelligent people, and
Hey,
a
dude,
lot of them
you gotta
tended
be
to have
respectful, okay?
Asperger's because it allows them to be laser focused, so they were great engineers. So all that was great. So that's kind of how I see you, Sturm. Very focused and able to do a lot of things. Tell us how you got involved with the metaverse. What happened to get you here?
Basically, one day I went around my niece's house and my sister's house, and they asked if I wanted to try like a VR headset, and then, I did. So I first played Rec Room and then the Job Simulator, and after that I saved up enough money and found on the Facebook Marketplace for like $250. But she said if I come today, I could have it for 200 quid. So I gave the 200 quid. I was able to get like and I was able to get it. So I was also able to get another game. I've got Job Simulator as well. So, and then I also downloaded Horizon Venues and spent most of the time on that. Met some people in there.
Yeah. So now you ended up in the Soapstone, right? Started hanging out in the Soapstone. I remember when you first got there. Do you remember when that was roughly? How long ago you got into the Soapstone?
I'd say shortly, maybe a couple of days, maybe shortly after they opened up to the UK. So
Was it really? It was after it opened up to the UK? I guess that makes sense. You're from the UK. But for some reason, I thought you were there like Cal a little sooner than the rest of the UK got there. But no, you came with the UK group.
yeah,
Oh, very interesting. That's
I think-
cool.
I went in there and I think I met Aaron as well. Because I noticed he was the world creator, and I asked him how he got a door into all the places, and he said, you have to open up a portal to hell, basically.
Well, I remember when you first got there. I remember when you first came up to us and you were, just like everybody else, you're just milling about and having a good time. And then you decided that maybe you wanted to get involved with the team, the Soapstone team. So how did that come about? What made you want to do that? I
don't know. I think because I met Trainer in there as well. I met Arkin in there as well. So I got to know them and we started hanging about, and I think I finally became a supporter and I joined the page, and then I decided maybe do something. 'Cause I think I got persuaded. I can't remember how. So I just went on the application. I think I talked to you about it. I said, "How do you become a producer?" And you said, "Go on the page and go to an application thing." So I did that, and then, well, the rest is history.
And here you are. There, that is, and so I do want to talk about that just a little bit, because I want to tell everybody when Sturm first came in, right? Just like everybody, we're like, yeah, we get to know everybody and do everything, and Sturm had expressed that he would probably want to be on our team, and at first we thought, I don't know, autism is a difficult thing to deal with from your side. I know it is, but can you explain how autism maybe, I don't know the right words, but I'd like to describe it this way, and maybe you can agree or disagree with me, but it makes things a little bit more literal for you. Like, I'm probably closer to your way of thinking. Like, when I look at something, to me, it's like right or wrong, left or right? But a lot of things are more fluid than that. And that kind of decision making is a little bit more difficult for me. I think it's a little difficult for you too. Would that be fair to say, that you kind of see things as, yeah?
Sometimes I think outside the box, and sometimes I have like a hard time socializing, and also maybe have a hard time explaining things.
Right.
That's why I play video games, because they help me socialize and stuff. So
right. So what I have noticed with Sturm, and one of the things I love about him and why he's so special to me, is we originally looked at him and thought, no, maybe not, because you know how it is in here, you guys. It's crazy. It's like everything is subjective. Everything changes all the time. It's really hard for all of us to make those changes. And we thought that might be a little too difficult for Sturm. And you know what I love about Sturm, and it's one of the reasons he's one of my favorite people, is that he got into here and we kind of said, we'll see, wait. And he did wait, and he kept helping, and he kept helping, and he kept getting involved and saying, I can do that. I can be there. I can do that. Right. That's what you did. And you found your home. I will say Arkin, who I love that he's here today. Arkin was probably one of the first people who looked at you and said, this is a person that can be a really valuable asset to us getting things done in the metaverse. And you have proven yourself to be incredibly important as part of our teams. I mean, you are now my, I'm getting there. I'm like, you are my assistant and I love you dearly. And if I say to Sturm, hey, next Thursday at 2:00, we got to do this or that, Sturm's like calling me at 1:50. But we got to do this thing, right? So he's great like that. But also, yes, you're involved with the pub. It's a very British pub.
Yeah,
that's right. Which was Arkin and Trainer Cal's World. You are now doing world tours with Oculus. Tell them a little bit more about the world tours you're doing.
So basically, what we do is we world top to worlds that deserve attention, like Rooftop 42 or Must's New World, a very on a shipping co. Other places like the Kawaii Worlds. This Christmas by Sadie Chan.
Yeah.
Some other amazing worlds. There's so many, but I can't really list all of them.
Exactly, and I will.
We drive traffic to the traffic towards them to make them more popular.
Right. So Oculus 410 saw that value too, that you are really good at that, because Sturm will go out and research new worlds. He does it all the time. I'll see him first thing in the morning. He'll go, come on, Lolly, we got to go look at this new world. And he's already figured it all out, the games or whatever they're doing there. And he's really great at showing them to me. So consequently, Sturm is great for finding talent and things for the pub. And also for me, he finds world creators that I can maybe interview or talk about their worlds. Right? So you're doing all of those things. So
Little Madam suggested Kate Austin, was it?
Yeah, Kate Austin. She's a
very,
very good world builder. Yes, and she's very, very good at it. You're absolutely right. That's true. So when I look at you, Sturm, I take this person. Yeah, right? So I take this person and look at you, about a person who's got a challenging life, right? A lot of people would just be like, oh, I can't do anything because I have this health issue. So poor me, I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to exist in my life. You said, heck with all that. I'm not only going to do all kinds of things in my personal life, which I know you do. You are very good with your parents. You're always, every time I talk to you, you're off to here, off to there doing things. But you came into this metaverse and you said, I'm going to do something in here. I'm going to be part of something in here. And you are. You're part of so many people's worlds, so many. And they all see you like Cal and Arcan and I do. And Cliff, where's Cliff, your buddy? There's Cliff. Hey, Cliff. You know, we see the value in you as a person being able to really be helpful and amazingly talented in this world. We appreciate you so much. We really do.
We love you, Stern.
We do. Don't we? We love Sturm, don't we? We so love Sturm.
Love you too.
Yeah. Yeah. So tell us, Sturm, when you and Oculus do your world hopping, tell me a little bit about what y'all do. I know you take them to worlds. That's the obvious part. But do you meet up somewhere? Like, do you have invites to people? How does that work?
I think before the event, you can meet up somewhere like, I don't know, the British pub or the Soapstone or somewhere popular. Get a great group of people together, and then we head off to the Horizon World Tours event. We then hang about there for like maybe a couple of minutes. If no one's come, we hang out there until people come. Then we get on stage, explain what the world tour's all about, and then we drop down a portal, and then we go for world hopping for like maybe 3 or 4 worlds. Mm-hmm. And then we come back to the event space to see if there's any more. We hang about there, and we get another group of people, and we do the whole process over again.
And so look what a valuable asset you've become, because people come into this place new and they're so happy that, you know, I've already told people that I meet that come into the Soapstone early, you know, and they don't know what to do or see. I direct them to you guys because I think that's really valuable what you do. That's really wonderful. So thank you for all of that. Let's talk about what you do at the British pub. What do you do over there?
I moderate. I'm a world... Yeah, that as well. I'm a moderator. I'm a world tester. Also, recently I've been putting into promoting the pub, so I like putting the community pages. You know, like come on down to the pub and have a great time. Also, just recently we're working on a Christmas party, which is happening on the 17th of December. It's going to be like 7 p.m. UK time.
Yes.
I think it's going to be like a 24 hours, so we're trying to make it the biggest Christmas party in the metaverse.
That's going to be wonderful. I'm really excited for that. That's going to be great. And we all love the British pub, and we are going to get to you two in 1 minute, but I'm going to finish this first with the Soapstone. Good Morning Soapstone is a show that you and Cal and I work on. And Sturm's kind of the behind-the-scene guy there, but let me tell you, he is essential in Good Morning Soapstone. This is the guy who has found me, and I'll tell him, look, I'm trying to get this person. I can't get a hold of him. Relentless over here. We'll keep up after them until he gets them. Then he'll contact me and tell me, I got him. So that's how we got Must for the Stardust Mafia guy. It was really hard for me to connect with him, but Sturm did it and then made an arrangement for a meeting for the two of us. And so that's how that interview got set up. So, great at going out and making contact with people. And I appreciate that because you will do it. And he'll go learn about the world that we're going to be discussing and then tell me things that he's learned, which is great. And I appreciate that so much. But now I want to ask Arcan, can you come down, Arcan, up on the stage? I would love for you to be here. Can you come? No, you don't want to? You don't want to?
Go on, Arcan.
Yeah, I want you to come down. And also, Cal, when you get back, I think he went up in the booth. I want Cal to come down too, because this was our original crazy group at the Soapstone, right? We used to run around and just it seems like 10 years ago. Doesn't it seem like 10 years ago?
It really
does. But it's been, I don't even know how long ago it was.
Nearly a year.
6 months? Was it nearly a year now?
A year.
And
no, it's not a year.
How long has it been, Arkin? You would be the better judge because you've been away a little bit. So what do you think? How long has it been since we all met up?
Nearly a year. Nearly. Yeah.
Has it been nearly a year?
No, I've not even
Well, what is it then, Cal? What is it?
2 years. 2 years.
5 years.
No, it's been
5 years,
I'd say about August time, I think, is the last time
Oh
we
my-
probably all sat in the same room.
Is that crazy? I mean, does August? I can't even believe that it's only been a few months ago. You guys must feel it. Do you feel like the metaverse moves at like the speed of lightning? I don't know why, but it just feels that way in the things that we're doing in here. It's crazy. It's really crazy. But this group here, we would run around that courtyard at the Soapstone just laughing and being goofy and having the best time. It has been so much fun. And now it's sort of gotten more organized, more structured, and we were a little less structured back in those days. So just in
During
August,
training
really?
sessions, been
Are you
training me.
sure? Yeah. Are you really? It seems like so much farther
Yeah.
away than that. Anyway, so Art and Cal, I wanted you to maybe talk a little bit with Sturm and your experiences and stuff with him.
Go on,
Oh, we
Cal,
love him to bits, don't we? We literally took him under our wing the first time we met him. Fantastic guy, very persistent, Sturm, aren't you? But that's what makes him who he is today. He's a persistent person, and that shows his character in life. He was persistent through his problems, he's persistent through his autism, and he has shone so much in the metaverse where he's now got himself a big name in here for who he is. And we all talk about the time that he applied to be a producer at the Soapstone, right? And we turned him down. We didn't know, and it was horrible. We hated it, didn't we, Sturm? Like, it was upsetting for you, it was upsetting for us, and we had to overcome some hurdles. So we slowly introduced you into doing little things, like you'd help Lolly out at shows, you'd help me out at shows, sweeping up and just going around the audience. I think when we launched Good Morning Soapstone, you were the one that said, "Oh, look, I found COVID." And you were getting laughs in, and people were loving it. And then after time, we really think that we made a mistake, and we said, "Hey, we should bring this guy in and give him what he deserves." And look at him now. Like you've come a long way, mate. You're doing tours with Oculus, which is fantastic. You're
Moderating the dry bar.
Moderating the dry bar event, which is one of the biggest events in Horizon at the moment, which is a paid opportunity for Sturm. Sturm's making money for the first time, right, in your life.
Yeah.
You're being
In his
paid to
whole
do
life.
something.
Is that not great? Oh, we're so excited for you, Sturm.
Oh,
We're so excited.
To know that I've been on a journey with him and with Ark, and we've been British, we all have a good laugh, and I know we pull each other's legs a lot, don't we? Let's be honest, to wind each other up. We've built some funny things on each other in build mode that we got pictures of still, haven't we, Sturm?
Yeah.
We've done some weird things with each other. Boys will always be boys, right? And it shows that, but it's friendship at the end of the day. So,
It is.
yeah, we love you, Sam.
Arkin, you have anything to
Same.
add?
I
He's
agree with
bring one.
everything Cal said.
Oh, there we are.
Is that it? You know what's funny? If you guys know Arkin, you know that he could say a lot more. He's just being cute today.
I've literally, honestly, I've
he
literally
just
woken
went to
up from a
party
nap.
only.
Wasn't
He's just been crying in party mode to me. He can still, it's still moist. Yeah.
Aw. Yeah, he's one of those that likes to tease but has a heart of gold. He's got a heart of gold,
Yeah,
Arkin.
he does. He does.
He does. And I don't know if everybody knows, but Arkin and Trainer Cal created It's a Very British Pub together. So people that are regulars there know that, but some people might not know that because Arkin has his personal life jobs have taken him away from the metaverse, so you're not really active there as much anymore.
Actually, I do want to say something. Actually, Sturminator was actually one of the first people to support us there, stay with us there, and he was actually very supportive through everything. He was always there, always there. So this is why we wanted to give you as much as we could there, because we could see that you really wanted it.
Yeah,
I'll still never forget the mosh pit though, but
Mosh pit. What did you guys do in the mosh pit? What happened?
Basically, the official pub anthem is like, is that Queen? Bohemian Rhapsody.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
But then I decided to maybe change it to Chop Suey, System of a Down. And it kind
true. There's a little bit more to that. There's a little bit more to that.
Okay.
There's a lot more to that.
Okay.
He said, let's have a mosh pit to Chop Suey," and I said, No. He asked the guy who plays the music if they can play Chop Suey. The guy said, yeah, sure. I looked over. He was running to the microphone. I went, Exterminator, don't. He went, everyone to the dance floor. We're going to have a mosh pit. Everyone came running to the dance floor. And I said, Exterminator, there ain't even any music. And the guy who plays the music is on the phone. And everybody was on the floor waiting for the music.
That's Sturm. He's got an idea. He's going for it. I love it. I just love it. I just love it. That's hilarious. Hey, does anyone have anything they want to add or ask any of us? Spargirl, did you want to say something? If you do, come step on this white thing right here so we can hear you.
Okay.
Did you want to say? Yeah, come on up.
Okay, I'll say something. Well, Sturm's really encouraging. He's always there. He's reliable, and he really supports the pub. And I think he's a great guy.
Yes.
Yeah,
We agree. We all agree. So agree. Come on up, Merlin. Did you want to say something?
I haven't known Sturm for long, but he's been really nice to me.
Well, we're glad. That's great.
Yeah,
He's
glad.
always nice
Love
to
that
everyone.
Merlin.
I will say that, Sturm. You're one of the most positive, encouraging people on here, and we appreciate that so much. So much. Go ahead, Equestrian. Hello.
I started, what was it, last Saturday. Didn't know what I was doing. Went into the soapstone, and there he was standing there giving me 10 hours of information of what's happening, what events are going on, promoting the pub, which I'm now fucking regular to. Now my life has evolved around the pub. But yeah, he's a really nice guy. I thought I'd come on here and find a bunch of dickheads. And he's generally a nice chap. So he's very informative, and if he's working for you, the future's bright.
Yes.
So,
yes,
well
I
done,
so agree
well
with
done.
you.
Thank you.
Right on. Yes, all true. Everything bit of it true. Yeah. I just I am so glad that you're involved with the shows that we have. He's also got great ideas. I mean, like all of us, he throws those out there sometimes, like Arkin. No, Sturm. I think one of my favorite things was in your pub. I don't think you have it there anymore, but you guys had the microphone and it says, "Don't do it, Sturm." That made me laugh.
Yeah, we became smarter and managed to script it so Sturm couldn't use the mic, didn't we? So you couldn't abandon it anymore.
I told you, Sturm's like me. It's like, that's a rule, you're breaking it, right? That's a rule, you're breaking it. Yeah, I get it. That's the way we think, right? That is the way we think.
Oh yeah.
Oh gosh. Anyway, I just wanted us to take a time because this is what we're all about. This is what we're talking about. The metaverse is an amazing place for so many of us. I mean, I've talked to people in here with anxiety. I've talked to people in here that are in wheelchairs, older people that are bedridden. There are so many people in here that this place gives them a new lease on life. I look at someone like Sturm who has challenges, health and even the autism as well. And look what he's done with it. He came in and like all of us, we're kind of like bulls in china shops finding our way to find our spot. But he did in the most wonderful ways. I mean, I'm getting scared. I'm not going to be able to get him anymore. He's too busy. It's like, I got to go, Lolly. I got things to do, like, oh my God, he's busy. So I appreciate you so much and the time that you spend with me.
And I'm thankful for the opportunities I get. So,
yeah.
Amazing.
And we want to see you keep doing things at the pub. Yeah, keep doing things at the pub. Anyone else have anything they want to say? GD, did you want to say something? Or Phil? Somebody hop up
I just wanted to
there?
agree with you a little while ago, saying about what Oculus does to people. Myself, I suffer with high functioning autism, Asperger's myself. I've also got bad anxiety, panic attacks, and fear of going out. But since joining here, my social life is here. I mean, I met Exterminator today, amazing chap. I met you quite a while back as well, since your last show. And yeah, it's amazing. And a few people here I've only met a little while ago that I've made some friends with. Spargirl and I believe it was Little Madam, wasn't it? In the
Amazing.
the Great British Pub. It's been amazing. So I've never felt such warming people since joining the multiverse and this place here as well. been amazing.
Yes, and I think
yes, it
that's
does
the
help.
beauty, right? It does,
It
and I
helps
think
so
the
much.
it does, and I think the beauty is that laws of attraction. I think like people are attracted to each other. Do we get people in here that want to bounce in the middle and destroy everything? We do, but the numbers of us are getting greater and greater, and those people are beginning to feel the heat because we'll be like, no, we don't do that here, and they're starting to figure it out. It's wonderful.
Oh, it's an amazing place. Yeah, keep up the great work.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Not just us, Phil. It's everybody. It takes all of us. It takes all of us, and it has to do with Spar Girl. Come up here, girl.
Yeah.
She's one of those leads at the pub. Come on up here, Spar
Yeah,
Girl.
she was a nice girl.
What are you going to do to me? Are you going to
I'm not going to do anything to you. I'm not going to do anything to you except thank you because you're one of the wonderful people who helps keep that pub running smoothly. And I appreciate that when I go in there. It's really nice to see a friendly face like that. There's lots of friendly faces, but you know what I mean. You keep things running. And she just approached me about apparently y'all are going to go Christmas caroling during the holidays. Is that what you're going to be doing or
trying to? Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, and I want you to know I did ask Aaron about the soapstone, and he's like, absolutely would love that. So you are welcome with your group at the soapstone.
Ding, fries are done.
I'll tell you what, and to further on to that, Spar's been amazing with the Christmas Carol idea. She brought it to me. She's really persistent. We want to do it. We really want to do it. And even though there's challenges with it, if we played the bot, there'd be a 2-second delay or whatnot. We're still going to fight through it. And you've already approached Juicy Jessica with the Black Magic. She's very welcoming with that as well. We've got obviously the Soapstone is going to be fantastic. We've traveled through some public spaces like venues, the plaza, just to show good Christmas spirit. Because as you know, and we spoke about this at Thanksgiving, Ollie, there's a lot of people that will have this holiday alone, and they don't feel the Christmas spirit anymore. And this is a great opportunity to revive that and give people hope and joy at this time of year. So I'm so appreciative for Spargo. And I've got quite a lot of my team here, actually. Little Madam, Jason, OG, fantastic people. One of the leads
guys,
as well.
They are all wonderful.
So appreciative. And, here to support a great exterminator. So, yeah.
And we got Maddie Cakes up there, who's a lead person over there at Black Magic. That's what I love most. All the people that are the leaders at all these major worlds and lots of others. Don't get me wrong, lots of others. Cliff is a great builder. We have a lot of people in here that do things. I like how we all see each other as one big community. I was dying today. Someone is building. And forgive me if you're here, I don't remember. Someone said to me, I'm building Soapstonia. I said, what is that? She said, I'm building a neighborhood where all the Soapstone people can have their houses because we're all friends. Nice. So we all need to live in this neighborhood. I thought that was so cute. I thought it was adorable. Amazing. So yeah, so just, if you're not feeling part of a community, I want you to know at the Soapstone, the British pub, we are all, and Black Magic, all very inclusive and want you all to feel part of not only our individual families, but our overall group of families. And there are more and more worlds like that. More people, I'm sorry, what'd you say? What'd you say, Arkin?
Is Plaza, so the community guides, and you've got
all of it. Definitely. So if you're feeling a little alone, just maybe take a chance and get yourself out there. You don't have to be a huge conversationalist. You can run into someone like me with a big mouth, talk your ears off. You can do that. But you can. But if if you're feeling out there alone, don't think that you're alone. Because I was just telling Cal, sometimes I feel like that. I feel I'm all alone in here. Just go out and just take that step and go see people and start talking, or just stand there and listen to a conversation. And who knows, your mood might change a little bit. But trust me, you are all part of this as much as any of us. And all you got to do is step forward and jump in somewhere, whatever it is for you. Building, a talk show, a pub, whatever, right? Whatever it is for you. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And if building those things isn't for you, then become part of a team at one. Maybe that's what you could do. Maybe you could be a moderator at the British pub or the Soapstone or Black Magic. So just keep that in mind when you're feeling a little bit isolated in here, right?
Agreed.
Does anyone have anything else they want to add? You guys have any? Come on down, Maddie Kate. Yeah.
I wasn't going to say anything. I wanted other people who hang around with Sturm more to say what they have to say. I wanted to find the right words, though. I first met Sturm with Lunch Lady and you at Soapstone. He was explaining something to some guy, and I came over and said, "Dude, that was an excellent explanation." He goes, "Yeah." And it just runs off. And I said, well, what the hell? That's all I got out of him. I've met a lot of people in the metaverse. Some great chemistry, some not so great chemistry. Some of that my fault. That it's perfectly fine. But Sturm, I want to say to you, you're the epitome of what genuine is. You mean what you say, and you you say what you mean, you know what I mean? And you're just, you're about it. You're as genuine as people come. And I think you're a really gnarly individual. I mean this from the heart when I say that. The words I want to find, what reminds me of you is, let me take a moment, is in Count of Monte Cristo, when Edmond Dantes gives a toast to Albert Mondego, he says, life is a storm. It'll crash you on the rocks 1 minute, have you basking in the sun the next. But what makes you the person is when that storm comes, you say, do your worst, because I'm going to do mine. And Sturm, every situation you do. You absolutely do. And these people are lucky to have you in their lives, dude. You're
yes,
amazing.
We totally agree. Totally agree with you. Absolutely.
I mean that.
Yes.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes. And that was beautiful, Maddie. Thank you. You said took the words right out of my brain there. That was beautiful, because he is. Come. Did you want to say something? I see you raising your hand back there, or did you just no? Okay, no. All right. I just want to make sure everyone gets a chance. Is there anyone else who wants to say anything about anything? You can talk to Trainer Cal or Arkin or anything. Come on, Jason. Do you have a question?
Jason, come on, don't be shy.
Come on, Jace. You've known Sturm for a long time. You got to
turn your microphone on. Turn your microphone on,
though, mate.
You're on mute, Jason.
Make sure you're not party
It's
only.
a great
either.
start.
You're still on mute.
You're still mute. You're still on mute.
He's gonna play the mute. He's playing the mute card.
We've got
on
time.
us,
We'll wait. We'll wait.
Now.
There you are. There you are.
Just want to say, Sturm, you're awesome. I've been here probably a little bit longer than you because for the UK time and everything. But you've always had our back and everything in the pub and everything, and I really appreciate it, man.
Thank you.
Yes. Yes.
I don't know why, but I was
Absolutely.
thinking Jerry Springer when he was talking.
Cliff, did you want to say something else? You can come back. Did you want to say something else? Go ahead.
Thank you.
Before you run off, Cliff, Cliff, come back. I think Sturm will also say that you are very important to him. Would you not, Cliff? Because I mean,
Yeah, he
Sturm,
helps
because
with,
hasn't
he helps
Cliff?
with all my worlds and stuff. So
Yes.
good.
Yeah, 3 worlds they built together. Yeah, I think you guys
designed
make
my
a good
Christmas
team.
stuff as well.
Tell us more
Yeah.
about your world, Sturm.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
tell
I've
us
got
about your worlds.
Well, I've got 2 worlds at the minute. I've got one that's a Christmas house at the minute, which Cliff helped me to do all the Christmas decorations and stuff. Trainer Cal and Ark, and they helped build it as well. I had my birthday bash in there.
Yeah, Sturm's birthday party. I remember. Yeah,
Tested the hell of that trampoline.
yeah.
We
Then there's
did.
my
We did.
Yeah. Then there's my park, which was originally going to be used to have a game of football, but something happened. So now we've got another world in the making. It's called Sturm Arena. But I just
Sturm Arena.
Yeah, it's going to be basically. I want to add to the British culture. Basically, I want able people to go and have a game of football. Like you go down to the local park and have a kickabout or something.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been building on that, and he had developed, or somebody, I don't know if it's Cliff or you or both of you, the feet with the little that we can kick with. That was cool. Is that you guys working on that still?
I think Ace did something with that.
Ace did,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Cliff
like
designed the penalty shootout in my park as well, and
Okay.
the legs that you can Yeah, Brownie VR. With the
Gosh, and that's
power stick.
another that's another thing about the metaverse, right? Or at least Horizons. You can find so many people that are willing to help you. I mean, I feel guilty sometimes. I'll mention something to somebody. Trainer Kyle has been in here fixing things. He'll come in after I destroy everything, going, Lolly, what have you been doing in here? I'm like, I know. I was trying to add some flowers, and I pulled the whole floor up. I mean, I should not be in edit mode ever. So Cal's constantly having to come back, Maddie. Come in. If you say something, come back. I appreciate when people jump in. Go ahead.
I actually have to leave. I was gonna personally say to you, one-on-one, Stern, before I left, you're a titan among men. Okay, I want you to know that. But now that we have the crowd here, I want to point out the caliber of Cal's team. I want to point out the esteem of Cal's team, and I mean this with absolute sincerity when I say it. I didn't see him in the crowd when I first came. OG Sir is up here. Okay. Give a wave to OG Sir.
Love him.
Now, the other day, I came in the pub just to check in. Not that I needed to, but there's a lady in there who has had 2 strokes and a heart attack in real life. She's a regular inside of Black Magic. She speaks she speaks funny. You know, a lot of times she gets made fun of, so we have to defend her. OG Sir T took the time to sit there and kick it up with her and talk to her, made her laugh nonstop. I mean, she came to me later on and told me how amazing of a guy he was and how cool he was. And I just want to let everyone in the room know the caliber of that team and the people that are on it, because I do have to leave.
Yes.
Please recognize this guy and give him some confetti, everybody in the audience.
Yes. OG, thank you. Yeah, he's a wonderful guy. Wonderful person.
Thank you so much, Cal, Ark, and Sturm. Sturm?
Thank you, dude.
You're the man.
Bye, Maddie. Thank you. Well, does anyone have anything else they want to add? Are we good? Did you want to say something, OG? You good? We're good? Okay. No, you come on down.
Drawing the tears, mate.
I got a bit emotional then.
I know, right? We're all like, oh.
I've never got that emotional before. Yeah, I'd just like to say thank you for all 3 of you, because I haven't been on the team for that long, and you've always made sorry, I'm a bit emotional. You've always made me feel just very welcome. You've always made me feel very welcome. I've always felt I've got somewhere to just go if I just need just not sort of escape, but just take a break from reality for a bit. Just thank you for all of you. You're such great people. Yeah, I don't know what I'd do without you guys.
Same as us. We feel
the same way about you.
Yeah. You bring such good added value to the team, and you know there's a reason why we asked you to join us, and you're just fantastic, man. Everything you do, from like just the stuff in the chat to the stuff in the actual pub, from being someone's friend or a shoulder to cry on, you're just amazing, man. Keep it up.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. Amazing. Yes.
Thank you.
So, that's such a great example. We don't put the value on our own selves to realize the power of our words. It's so easy for us to tell somebody, hey, you're an idiot, or whatever we say when we're angry. That flows out so easy. But we might sit there and look at somebody and think, wow, I really like this person. I really admire this person, or whatever. I really like how they handled it. And maybe we don't say that. And if we do, look at the effect those words have on people. I mean, so say it, guys. Tell somebody. I do these crazy things all the time. I go in the grocery store and I'll stand behind somebody and go, I love your outfit, or your hair is beautiful. And you can just see them light up. Like, they'll be like, oh, okay, thanks. There's nothing wrong with that. So be free with your compliments and hold the other stuff back a little instead of the other way around. That's all I'm saying. So I'm finished. If you guys have anything to add in our closing remarks, yes,
I
ma'am.
actually wanted to let all the ladies here know as well, Exterminator is a single man.
Yeah.
Hi,
yes. Thank you, Jessica. Yes. That's right. That's right. So anyway, thank you all for coming out for our show to celebrate the Exterminator. He deserves it. He's a wonderful person. Turn to him when you need advice on worlds to see or people maybe to connect with. He knows a lot of people in high places here at the Metaverse. So feel free. Right? And thank you guys for coming and sharing this time with us. We appreciate you very much. All right, guys. Thanks.
Thank you, guys.
All right, thank you. Jessica, hit that music, girl. Whatever that music is, I don't even know.
Dance.
Oh, cool. Thank you, guys. Thank you all. Appreciate you guys coming out.
Harkin.
Great job,
Brilliant
Storm.
show.
Thanks
Great
for having
job.
me on the show.
I just wanted to say hi.